Hello everyone, welcome back to Sawdust and Circuits. Today we're looking at this Roomba J5, and I'm pretty sure it has a bad brain. And when a robot vacuum loses its brain, that's usually the end of the road. This one, when it's on the charger, just gives me the spinning light ring of false hope. And then absolutely nothing. No movement, no errors, no life. I even threw a brand new battery at it because denial is a powerful thing. Still dead. But here's where things get interesting. I also happen to have another Roomba. This one is a few generations older, and its brain is still very much alive. Unfortunately, its body is not. The brush holder frame is broken, which basically makes it a useless vacuum. So today we're going full Frankenstein. Good brain, bad body, one functional robot. Hopefully, and along the way, we'll see if there's any salvage value left over for future projects. Because you know I'm not throwing away good motors and sensors. A quick side note before we crack this open. Based on a lot of personal research, and by that I mean forums, reviews, and people yelling at the internet. This particular Roomba model seems to be one to avoid. The most common complaints are spinning light ring, no other signs of life, no meaningful error codes, and in many cases, totally unfixable. That's wild because this model is still being sold at places like Target and Walmart, despite a lot of people running into this exact same issue. So if nothing else, consider this a cautionary teardown. A little history. Because Roomba didn't just show up one day and start bumping into your furniture. Roomba is made by a company called iRobot. Yes, like the movie iRobot. But unlike the movie, they didn't start with household helpers. iRobot actually began as a military and research robotics company, developing things like bomb disposal robots and autonomous systems for defense applications. Eventually, that tech trickled down into consumer products, and Roomba became one of the first robots truly welcomed into our homes. A machine that took over a real annoying human chore. And honestly, that's a pretty big milestone in everyday robotics. Now, even if this thing never cleans another floor, there's still a lot of value inside. We're talking strong gear motors, multiple sensors, you have cliff detectors, encoders, and a surprisingly compact vacuum system. All stuff that's perfect for future project robots, test rigs, or things I haven't even thought of yet. So let's pull out what we need from the older unit, transplant it into the newer shell, and see what we're left with. Now, with all the parts that we need installed back into the older version, we can put it on the charger. I did try to charge this with the charger from the J5, but it did not seem to recognize it. So I had to put the original base back on there. Not a big deal, but it would have been nice if it had the upgraded base as well. Now, as you can see, what we're left with is a couple of gear motors We even have the spinning little edge cleaning motor and the vacuum motor. I did look over the vacuum motor, and it seems to be a 4-wire brushless motor and seems to be bad anyway. When I spin it, I feel a lot of resistance, and you can see some of the nubs are worn off. So that leaves us with the brush drive motor, the edge clean motor, and 2 drive assemblies. As you can see, the drive assemblies and the little edge cleaner are just direct DC powered. These do have built-in encoders, and that could be of high value for robotics projects. If you've dealt with one of these Roombas, or had one mysteriously die on you, let me know in the comments. And if you want to see what these salvage parts get turned into later, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.